Hi guys, this is Kata, and in today's video I'm going to talk about the top 10 most owned authors on my shelves. And this doesn't necessarily mean that these are the authors that I read the most books from. They are just the authors that I own the most books from. So at number 10 I have Marie Moning, from whom I own 5 books, and they are part of the same series, which is the Fever series, and the books are Dark Fever, Blood Fever, Fae Fever, Dream Fever, and Shadow Fever. And this is one of my all-time favorite series, like I mentioned 1,000 times. But yeah, it's an amazing adult paranormal series. Just so good, so good, and I love her writing so much. At number 9 I again have 5 books from an author, and that author is Dessen, and the books I own from her are Along for the Ride, The Truth About Forever, which is my favorite one from her, This Lullaby, Just Listen, and Lock and Key. And I also read Dreamland, even though I don't remember anything about it. But yeah, I own 5 books from her. Number 8 on my list is Jeaniene Frost, from whom I own from whom I own 6 books, and they are part of the Night Huntress series. And the books are Halfway to the Grave, One Foot in the Grave, At Grave's End, Destined for an Early Grave, This Side of the Grave, and I'm going to drop it, but One Grave at a Time. And I also read Once Burned, First Drop of Crimson, and Eternal Kiss of Darkness by her, and they are from the same world, but they are such amazing books, and again an adult series that I adore so much. At number 7 I have Stephenie Meyer with 7 books, and they are of course 4 from the Twilight saga, so Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, and The Beast That Is Breaking Dawn. And I also have The Host from her, which is one of my all-time favorite books, like so good. If you don't like Stephenie Meyer, just read this, I don't care. The first 100 pages or so is very hard to get through, but after that it gets so amazing. And I also have the 2 graphic novels, which is not really, her, but I consider these books from her as well, and they are the 2 graphic novels from Twilight, and they are so pretty, and I love these books so much. The next author on my list also has 7 books of hers on my shelves, and she is J.K. Rowling with, oh my god, I just can't, with the 7 Harry Potter books, which I'm not going to name because it's just hard enough to hold them. I'm not going to name them, but you know all of them anyways, and I only read the first 3 of the books, so I need to get on it ASAP. At number 5 I have Jennifer L. Armentrout, and also her books she wrote as Lynn, and so from her I have these 7 books. I have the complete Luck series, which is Obsidian, Onyx, Opal, Origin, and the last one, which I haven't read but just recently got in the mail, which is Opposition. And yeah, I'm not happy about the cover change. What can you do? But I love how shiny it is. But yeah, I can't wait to read this one, but I'm excited to see I'm excited to see how it will all end. But yeah, I love this series to death. And I also have 2 books from her. She wrote as Jeaniene, and it is Wait For You, and the other one is Trust in Me, which is the same book basically, but from the guy's point of view. And from Jennifer L. Armentrout I also read the Covenant series, and also Obsession, which is an adult spin-off of the Lux series kinda deal. Number 4 is Ellie Carter with her 8 books on my shelves, and I haven't really read these books, only 3 of them, but I have the High Society books, which is High Society, Uncommon Criminals, and Perfect Scoundrels. And I also have 5 from the Gallagher Girl series. See, I can't talk today. I've got 5 books from her Gallagher Girl. So I have got 5 books from her Gallagher Girls series, and they are I Tell You I Love You, But Then I Would Have to Kill You, Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy, Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover, Only the Good Spy Young, and last one, Out of Sight, Out of Time. And yeah, I read the first 3 of these books, I think, and I remember that I really liked them, but now I have to just reread all of them and just read the ones that I haven't read already. At number 3 I have Cassandra Clare with 9 of her books, and these are her 2 series that I own. The first one is the Mortal Instrument series, from which I have City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and lastly the City of Heavenly Fire, which I haven't read yet. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I guess I'm just waiting for to be in the mood to read this one, but I cannot wait because I haven't been spoiled yet, so hopefully I won't be until I read this, but I need to read it now. And I also have her books from the Infernal Devices, which is Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. And just like before, I haven't read the last one, which came out like 2 years ago, so I suck. At number 2 I have Meg Cabot with 10 books, and they are the first 3 or 6, however you want to count them, from the Princess Diaries books, and then I have all the books from the Mediator series. So again, these are 3 bind-ups of the 6 books. And I also have some of her books in Hungarian, and the first one is translated into English. It would be All American Girl, and this is the second book in that little series. And I also have Teen Idol and Pants on Fire, and I used to love Meg Cabot so much when I was younger, and I guess I still love her. I haven't read anything by her lately, but I remember that I adored those books and read them in 6 hours straight or 4 hours straight, however long it took. But yeah, I love Meg Cabot, and I also read the 1-800 Where Are You series, I think it's called, and also one book that was called Insatiable, I think. So yeah, I read a lot of books from her. And the number 1 most owned authors on my shelf will be no surprise to you if you have been watching my videos, because she is my favorite author, and I can't even hold up the books from her because I know I'm going to drop it. But let me just show you parts. One part and the second part. So basically I have 19 books of Richelle Mead, and she is amazing. First of all, I have the Georgina Kincaid series, which is not her most known series, but it's one of my favorites. And the series has got Succubus Blues, Succubus Nights, Succubus Dreams, Succubus Heat, Succubus Shadows, and the last one, which is Succubus Revealed. And these are amazing books. One of the best adult urban fantasy series that I have ever read, and I cannot recommend this series to you enough. And of course I have the Vampire Academy series by Richelle Mead. And again, I keep repeating myself, but Vampire Academy will always and forever be my number 1 series, young adult series. And I guess most of you are familiar with the books, but just in case, it has Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadow Kiss, Blood Promise, Spirit Bound, and the last one, which is Last Sacrifice. And I also have the 2 graphic novels from this series. So the first one is the Vampire Academy graphic novel, and the second one is the Frostbite graphic novel. And I also have got the spin-off series from the Vampire Academy series, which is the Bloodline series, which has got Bloodlines, the Golden Lily, the Indigo Spell, and I also have the Fiery Heart. And I don't have the 5th book, which is the Silver Shadows, I think, but I'm planning on reading it very soon and buying it, because I just can't read these books. I can't. And the last book I have by Richelle Mead, which is kind of the dark horse of this bunch, because I just finished it, I just read it, it took me such a long time and I did not really enjoy it, and it is Game Board of the Gods. Yeah, I wanted to love this so much, even though I knew that the reviews weren't very good, but I still hope that I will love it, since I love Richelle Mead so much. But this just didn't do it for me. I don't know why, because most of the time I adore Richelle Mead's writing, and it's action-packed and it's hilarious, but you know, emotional and all that jazz, but this was just kind of boring to me. Yeah, but she is still my favorite author and I adore her books so much. So yeah guys, those were the 10 most owned authors on my shelves. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please do this video if you want to, because I think it's so much fun to see which authors other people really enjoy reading. And yeah, let me know who is your most read author on your shelves, and I will see you guys in my next video hopefully. Bye bye.